Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday and happy to have you all here this evening. I realized that it's probably spring break for a lot of people, and I thought I would talk about the importance of pet care while you're out vacationing, since there's a lot of people doing that right now. There's a lot of people who are having to make that decision of, should I get a house sitter? Should I board my pet? Should I take my pet? So there's a lot of different avenues that you can choose to go down. And I guess the answer to that is what is best for your pet. If you have a pet that's used to traveling with you, and you have one of the smaller dogs that you tend to take around town with you and have a little backpack, and they're used to doing the traveling and getting into heavy traffic areas and going into airports and getting on a plane with you, by all means. I mean, that's something that they're used to, and they're probably happy doing that. If you have one of those situations where you don't have a lot of visitors, and your pet doesn't go with you very often and doesn't leave the house very often, you're probably in that kind of situation where if you have a friend that can check in on your pet or stay at your home with your pet, that's going to give them the best sense of security. And they will probably do the best with a close family member or a friend that is staying at your home with them. And if you have one of those dogs or cats that that happens to go to doggy daycare, they'll do fine in a boarding situation. So I guess you got to look at what they're used to. So it looks like we have Christy from Fresno, California, calling us this evening. Hi, how can we help you tonight?
I was just trying to see how my love Sophia is doing. She passed away about 3 years ago.
Okay. Can you tell me what type of pet? And can you repeat the name? I didn't get that.
And she was an Australian Shepherd.
Okay. And what was her name again? You kind of broke up a little bit.
Sophia.
Sophia. Okay, perfect. Thank
Yes.
you. Okay, Sophia. And you lost Sophia. She crossed over a couple years ago. Okay, so Sophia, I immediately see Sophia kind of doing this half jump up in the air, doing this greet of "Hi, here I am," and this bark along with it. She was very intent on getting your attention, and this happened when you came home. And I don't want to sound generic, because a lot of dogs do that. They are happy to see us when we get home from work. But this is this she had this particular way she greeted you, and it's almost like this half bend to her body that she would do, and kind of do this like U-shaped bend and wiggle and look up at you and bark. She had this specific move that she did when she greeted you, and that's how she greeted me when I started tapping into her energy. And she had this, and when she did this, she had this it was almost like she smiled. And not all dogs could do that, but it's like she had this, that she was showing her teeth almost, but it was in a smiling manner. Does this make any sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Um, she she definitely has not left your side. She's still with you, and she seems to she seems to like to travel around with you. She likes to and I'm not sure if like when she was still with you in life, if she got to go with you a lot of places, but she likes to go with you now. She likes to be in the car with you, and she loved to go to the park. And this feels like something she did when she was younger. She loves to go into these big open fields and run, and she feels extremely athletic. I know that breed is athletic, but she was very athletic when she was younger and very engaged, and almost like she tuned into things and picked up games really easy. Like if you wanted to teach her how to catch something or fetch something or find something, she caught on to things extremely quickly. Um, she's also helps point you in the direction if you are missing something. So if you can't find something that you've misplaced, ask her to help you, because she's going to kind of calm your energy down a little bit and help you focus on where missing things are at. Um, and she has already done that for you a few times. You have misplaced this. It feels like a something that you put like your debit cards in. It feels like something small that you would put inside your wallet. I don't know if it's like one of those little zipper bags, like something else that you
Yes.
put, like you misplaced that and you were almost in a panic. And then you just had this kind of epiphany of, oh, that's where it is. And that was her helping you guide you to where it was at. And it feels like this happened fairly recently.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so when you start getting that, when you lose things, just take a couple of deep breaths and go, okay, Sophie, show me where it is. And she's going to help you find it.
I have a question. Is she okay with my cat that I got? She knows she sent her to me, right? The cat I have. I'm not a cat person, but I have a cat now, and I love her
Yeah.
to death. She reminds me so much of Sophia. I just want to know if she sent her.
So your cat has a lot of your cat is kind of dog-like in
Yeah.
and the attitude of your cat is not as cats and dogs have very distinctive ways of being, and cats are usually very they march to the beat of their own drum and kind of do what they want to do. This cat is definitely more in tune to you. Sophia did direct you towards this cat. This cat needed a different type of person. It didn't need a cat person. It needed a dog person. Because a cat person wouldn't have understood its personality like you do, and wouldn't understand its needs like you do. And this cat, there is a spot that is in your bedroom that is a corner, and I don't know if there's something tall and thin in a corner, and I'm not sure if this is a light or some kind of like a coat holder, something tall and thin that I feel like the cat looks over towards, and Sophia stands over in that corner and the cat's looking at her. So pay special attention to that. And so they communicate with each other. They are very, very in tune with one another. And Sophia has been with you through several lives. And you will have a chance again to have her in your life again in a different form. But there's some unsettled things going on in your life right now. And I don't feel like you're not unsettled. I should phrase it a little differently. There's some things that are going on that are transitional. And there's some settling that needs to come into place where you're more relaxed and you have more space. And she's going to come back to you, but different, in a dog, but a different type of dog, and one that's going to be a little more relaxed. It's going to be a more sedentary type of dog, I feel like. And you'll just get that feeling one day. You'll be like, oh, I gotta stop. You'll just get this sudden urge, and that's when you know you're gonna wanna put that foot forward to go and look for that next dog.
I don't want another dog. So I lost Sophia, but I don't want another dog after.
It's I get that. And it's going to be a ways off, but you'll know when the time is ready. You'll get that. And it may be one that just kind of pops into your path that you're like, I don't want a dog. I don't want a dog. I don't want a dog. And this one is very insistent in being in your life. So just keep that in the back of your mind.
Right.
Because sometimes we don't choose them, they choose us. And I feel like it's more of that kind of a situation. You're just going to get this huge urge, or you're going to get put in a situation where it's like, I don't want to. Okay, you're being insistent. But she's definitely with you. She's watching over you, and listen for those signs and that guidance from her.
Thank you.
And your cat absolutely adores you. And I feel like you have given this cat this life that otherwise, I feel like the cat came up from a situation that was not the best. So
the homeless shelter I lived in, the family left her there and just left and went and lived in their new home and left her at the homeless shelter.
Gotcha.
And then her and I, that's what it was like.
Well, we're going to get cut short here real quick. So I hope you enjoyed that. And, feel free to reach out to me, and you're doing great. And Sophia's with you, and just keep that in mind and remember that and talk to her.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.